And we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, or not hello. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is your reporting for duty. Well, guys, this is it. We have entered the point of no return. Yesterday was the 21st, December 21st. Yesterday was supposed to be the last day to get your preps done. So what happened yesterday? Stock market is toast, guys. Dropped another 400 points. It's toast. Looks like this is the long, slow drag. They didn't drop it 1,000 or 10,000 points. Dropping it gradually is going to spike up. Dead cat bounces. Just to keep the people lull to sleep, to keep the people hopeful that it's going to come back. It's going to come back. Just keep throwing money into it. And the house keep taking it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, a lot of people 401ks, kaputs, IRAs, kaputs, pensions, kaputs, mortgages about to be kaputs. Auto sales was slow to a slow crawl. What else happened yesterday, right? Well, the U.S. Okay. This thing's buffering. Anyway, the USS George C. Stinson. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's too early for him. I'm reporting the news. This is big. This is big. So we got the USS George C. Stinson. Yesterday, entered into the Persian Gulf. At the same time, Iran started George C. Stinson is an aircraft carrier. We haven't sailed through the Persian Gulf. Hello, Johnny Justice. We haven't sailed through the Persian Gulf since Trump pulled us out of the nuclear deal, the Iranian peace accord, or whatever you call it. Well, all of a sudden, we sent the aircraft carrier over there. Iran started shooting. They didn't shoot at the ship. They shot near the ship. It was a scheduled our aircraft carrier right through the Iranian war games. And they didn't stop having the war games. So we're trying to set it off. And then now officially the government is shut down as well. And one of the things Trump said before he signed it, he's going to shut the government down for a long time. These words mean something, people. These things mean something. And then yesterday, man, there was so many military jets just back to back, flying. I ain't never seen it like that. Something is going on. Something is going on. Yeah, they try. But they're not going to stop it. The information is going to get out. We're going to be ready for them, however they try to bring it. But I thought that was interesting, man. It's kind of scary. We all of a sudden bringing all our troops home from. Oh, I didn't mention that. After abruptly announcing, oh, we kicked ISIS's butt in Syria, let's bring all the troops home. Now, the next day they announced, well, all right, we're bringing all the troops home from Afghanistan as well. Just at least 7,000 of them immediately. I think we only have 14,000 there. I'm like, man, we bringing these battle-hardened troops home for what? It reminds me of what they said. The guy that called in on that show I was listening to said they got deployed to North Texas to quell civil unrest. Wow. That's major, man. And then we may be getting hit with a HARP weapon at the same time, man. I was watching something. They showed the waves on the East Coast, all up and down the East Coast. 20-foot waves hitting the shore. Waves on the West Coast. 20-foot waves hitting the shore. And the waves in the Gulf of Mexico. 20-foot waves. It's abnormal for this time of year, for all the coast at the same time. It's too much going on. It's too early in the morning for all these sirens and things, man. So, it's bad, man, right now. It's bad right now. And most people don't see it. They just been rocked to sleep. So the government is shut down officially. We got a USS air carrier in the Persian Gulf. I think the flights are up and going in London again. But Israel is saying with the Americans pulling out of Syria, they're going to have to protect themselves, and they launching more strikes. Russia has just sent a battle group to like Ukraine, and there's too much going on, man. But the stock market is toast. I'm pretty sure of that. I know you don't think they're going to reinflate that thing, right? So a lot of people going to keep throwing money at it, hoping that, oh, then you can buy it real low. You get a chance to get rich. They're going to see dollar signs. It's a sucker move. Most people don't realize that it's gone because they didn't just drop it in one day, 5,000, 10,000 points in one day. Bloop. Yeah. But, Trump had, yeah, exactly, man. The Q movement has got these guys brainwashed. It's got people actually wanting. Q's been saying for a while that Trump may have to put the U.S. under martial law to get the bad guys, Clinton and Podesta and the rest of them. So now the Q supporters are so gung-ho about it. Yay! Martial law! Martial law! No. It's not what we want. Shoot, why you don't have to do all that. Oh, another thing, they said 2 prison barges have showed up at Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay. And so they act like they're finna start doing the military tribunals. It's all a cover, man. It's all a cover war, fog of war. When I saw General Mad Dog Mattis, all of a sudden just quit, just retire, whatever, resign, whatever you call it. Calculated, yes. And that guy, man, that guy is going to the underground bunker, man. He been around too long. You're not just gonna quit like that and resign like that. He been working for the government in some capacity for 40, 50 years. You don't just, it's not his MO. And all these other generals and all this, everybody just quitting all of a sudden and resigning and retiring, all these heads of companies. They going to the underground bunkers, guys. They getting ready. This thing is about to launch. I watched J.K. Bugout. He, video. He's one of the guys who decodes the pet goat too. So in one of his videos, he said he predicted war. He said that the pet goat 2 little clip is predicting war between the 22nd and the 25th. It doesn't surprise me. What are we doing? We just sail an aircraft carrier in the middle of the Iranian territory, Iranian water, while they having a war game. What, we want the ship to get hit? We want them to, Act like, oh, it was Pearl Harbor. We just happened to be sailing by Iran, and they just happened to be having a war game and sunk our aircraft carrier. They trying to set it off. Um, I saw where Valerie Jarrett was getting walked in, looked like she finna do some questioning. Man, the deep state is not gonna eat its own right here. This is the end game. This is the end game right here. They when we come up on the other side, it's gonna be New World Order territory. It's gonna be Mark of the Beast territory. So they got to find a way to take it down, order out of chaos. They got so many buttons to push, and they flushing all of them. Like Trump said, the government's gonna be shut down for a long time. But then we bringing all these militaries back. We bringing all the weapons and stuff back. We don't usually do that. We usually leave that stuff over there and sell it or something because it costs too much to bring it back. We usually make new stuff more. So we bringing everything back. And then we positioning ourselves in new positions. It just don't look good, guys. Hopefully the banks will open today. Hopefully the banks will open Monday. For all of you who thought, oh, nothing ain't gonna happen and didn't have a chance to get any extra, you'll get all the extra. I mean, better safe than sorry. So some of you by now who didn't do anything with the stock market, oh, it's just a normal business cycle. You're right. The business cycle, think about it. It's gonna crash this year. Been telling you that. So if you didn't get your money out, c'est la vie. But I can't give financial advice. I'm just telling you what I've done. I'm not in the stock market. So it can go to one if you want to. I'm fine, I'm good. But the thing is, all this money that's lost in the stock market, these are companies, corporations own the stock market. That's how they operate. Those are the operating funds. When they lose stock like that, the stocks sell off and stuff, the companies lose value, lose money, lose business. They might start shutting their doors. So the way it fell this week, come next week, some companies just had enough to, they're not going to make it past next week. And this is the domino effect. You're going to get other ones to start closing their doors, other businesses to tightening the belt, trying to do more with less. Yes, sir, Janet Justice. On the world stage, the whole world is a stage. So with them taking the market down this slowly, though, it kind of sounds like they may want to wait to March to have the war. The Ides of March, that's normal. It's been like that for hundreds of years. It's when they have the big wars. But if they had dropped it like 5,000, 10,000 points in one day, the war probably would have gotten started a lot sooner. But they're taking it down so slow. It's like boiling a frog in the water. They got it. They boiling the frog real slow. Frog is never going to wake up to this. Turn up the temperature slowly but surely. By the time the frog realizes it, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. I'm still working on that video, guys. I don't want to make it too big. It's already hour and 30 minutes. It's a lot of information. It's a plan, in other words. I'm trying to decide if I want to add music and add a lot of other things. It's just going to make the file bigger. And it's just going to, I think it's entertaining and interesting right now, full of information. But we'll work on it and see. But anything else I missed? Anything, how's the weather where you are? It's dry. It's supposed to be in the 60s for the next 5-6 days here. We're going to be up as high as like 68, and then we're going to go down to the high 30s at night. So that's going to be a pattern here, and we're supposed to rain 1 or 2 days for like, that's supposed to be the pattern here for like the next 7 days. And I'm seeing where the whole map is supposed to get a new winter storm is coming, which is supposed to flood everywhere. I'm thinking this is they're going to bring out the new cold and flus because they need it kind of cold, they need it damp. Oh, there you go. Cold and damp, that's what they need. And then all of a sudden everybody gonna start coughing from whatever they spraying. It's gonna eat. And if it happens like it did earlier this year, or was that last year, where the hospitals were full and they was turning people back, this is the worst time for that. Exactly, Johnny Justice. This is the worst time for that, because it's already people who need help. You know, we done had so many, the weather been so bad, floods, fires, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes. A whole bunch of people need help already before the sickness get to spreading. When that gets to spreading, ooh, man, hungry and sick and cold and, oh man, and then the military is, something's going on. That's all I can say. I wish I knew the whole plan, but I know this: we're not going back to the way it used to be. I can tell you that for a fact. So I was trying to tell some relatives of mine who listened and got the money out of the stock market in time. So they did well right there. Now I'm trying to tell them, okay, so if the stock market fails, the banks fail. Okay, so it's another step you have to do. If you think you can get this money out the stock market and just leave it in the bank, well, you miss one bullet, but you get hit with the next one. You need, if you can't touch it, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And the laws have been changed to where that FDIC mess, it's not going to pay for it. And basically now you're a depositor. When you put the money in the bank, they don't owe you that. It becomes their money. That's how it's written now. And they say they have up to 99 years to pay you back. Good luck with that. So if you got a big, large lump sum of money just sitting in the bank, c'est la vie. You better move before the masses move, because they can shut the banks and declare a bank holiday, and you can only get $50, $60 a day, $300 a day or whatever, and that may not be enough. So congratulations to everybody who kept most of their earnings in the stock market, who got out in time. And now let's see if you can do the same thing, mix this next bullet, because things are going to start closing down, banks and all. Yeah, and if you want it, you got to have it somehow. And remember the olden days where they used to bury the money in the backyard or hide it in the mattress? This is why. And those were the Great Depression days. You couldn't trust the banks. Yeah, so this is what we about to go back to. You're gonna have to, yeah. So, and this is another reason why secrecy is so. You don't want to tell anybody what you have. And by the way, I did leave an article in the description box down below about the USS George C. Stenson getting shot at. It really wasn't shot at. We went into Iranian waters when they were having war games. So I don't know how long we're gonna be there, but probably till we get this thing kicked off. The World Party 3. World Mars 3 is underway, guys. So anyway, enjoy your day, enjoy your Sabbath, Saturday. Yeah, enjoy your family and friends, because man, this is the third day. This is the biggest full moon I've seen. You know, you usually we had like the first 2 days with like the full moon, the white one. This is the big yellow one. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. Yes, medicine woman. All right, so I guess that's all I have for right now. We'll find out. We won't know much more because the government is shut down. So we won't know about that. We won't know about the stock market or the banks probably until Monday. But to me, it looks like toast. Pass me another piece of that toast. Stock market is out of here. And then it looks like the last step is they got to get us in some type of war. And maybe martial law. So those are the two things we're looking at. And that's, the thing is, they're doing the long, slow drag, so nobody's gonna bug out. If they took it fast, People are prepared. They know what that means. Grab your bug out bag, go to the bug out location. No, it's gonna be the long, slow drag. You're not gonna wake up. You're not gonna know. It's not gonna be all at once like that. And it's because they don't want to lose control of it altogether. When we come back on the other side, they don't want some new warlords to be done wrestle control of it and be like, now we're gonna do it this way. No, so they're taking it down slow. This is a controlled demolition. Taking it down slow, that way they can bring it back up, and they still got control of it. If they took it down fast, it would give other people opportunity to scramble and, try to change the way it's gonna come back up. If they take it down slow, they don't know. They never lose control. Never lose control. But we do have the big wigs. You see, they're steady resigning, not just from government positions, cabinet positions, from private corporations and stuff. Everybody's resigning and quitting. They go into their bunkers. Right around this time, Congress and stuff is going home. Yeah, they go into the bunkers. So they're off, a month or two or whatever? Okay, we'll see what happens in that time. Yeah, we're trying to get this war started. We're bringing back troops to help put us into martial law. Anyway, I'm starting to rant now. Anyway, guys, good talking to y'all. Let me know if you see anything, if you hear anything, and I'll do the same. Keep your eyes open. Don't forget to fight. Godspeed. God bless. This is your host, Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt. Over and out.